If you have fragrance allergies, sensitive skin, or contact dermatitis, and you have a hard time finding products that work for you, this is your video. I had to throw out almost all of my favorite products recently and replace everything when I found out that I was allergic to almost every ingredient on the planet. All summer long, I was experiencing rashes on my hands, swollen eyes, and just general discomfort all over my body, and I couldn't figure out what was causing it until I went and got skin allergy tested. And boy, oh boy, am I allergic to everything. All of the products that I was using on a regular basis every day were further irritating my skin. Let's get down to the products that I have been enjoying for the most part. I'm going to start with the categories of products that would be useful for the most people. And then towards the end, I'll get into like makeup and stuff. But let's start with general products. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is laundry, okay? Everybody's got to do laundry, men, women, children, whoever. We all have to do laundry, okay? So Tide Free and Gentle. It's safe for me. I'm allergic to everything. So if it's safe for me, probably safe for you. I found out what exactly is safe for me by using an app that Dr. Sheeman recommended to me. And he gave me a code where I could put my specific allergens into this app, and it tells me what's safe and what's not. So I'm allergic to almost everything. This is a safe laundry detergent for me. So if it's safe for me, probably safe for you, but do your own research. If you have very specific allergies, please check the labels, but these are things that are definitely fragrance-free for real. Now I say fragrance-free for real because I found out when I went to these appointments for my allergies that even if products are labeled as unscented or fragrance-free, that doesn't always mean that they really are. Let me just tell you that again. Just because something is labeled as fragrance-free or unscented doesn't mean it is. That is not something that, at least in the United States, is actually regulated. Like, it's not a law.
But is it against the law, though?
So companies can use things called masking fragrances, where if a product maybe has like a chemical scent or some unpleasant natural scent, then a company can use a masking fragrance to sort of like tone it down. So even if something is labeled unscented or fragrance-free, you still need to look at the ingredients carefully to see if there's any kind of fragrance listed, because there might be. So the other thing that I had to switch to for laundry is a dryer sheet. All Free and Clear is a dryer sheet that is safe, at least for me, it is safe. Now let's move to like soaps and personal care items. One interesting thing that I didn't think of before was the razors that I use, okay? So I was using another version of a Schick razor, but I looked it up and the little strip, I can't open this. Hold, please. There's like a little strip on a lot of these disposable razors that has like some sort of moisturizing thing that makes it smoother, makes it easier to shave. Almost every brand of disposable razor like that, I am allergic to, as it turns out. So the Schick Extreme 5 Precision Trim is okay. It's hypoallergenic. I am not allergic to it. Hand soap. The Unscented Company. This hand soap is lovely. It is fragrance-free, never tested on animals, vegan. It's got very little in it, like hardly any ingredients. So that is one option. To be honest with you, I haven't tried this one yet. I just ordered it, but I don't know. It's unscented. What do you want? It's a hand soap. Now, a hand soap that I'm enjoying, that I've been trying, is Molly's Suds. Again, unscented. There's no alcohol, no parabens, no synthetic dyes. It's just a clear, clean, foaming hand soap, which I enjoy. It's also fun for kids because it's foaming. In the description, I'm going to put links to everything. As of right now, I have been kicked out of the Amazon Associate Program. Hey, Editing Megan here. I just wanted to give a quick update about all of the links to all of the products that you're going to see in the description here. I am now back in the good graces of Amazon. I am in the affiliate program again. That means that I am eligible to get a small commission. So I am just disclosing that here. I also wanted to share with you that some of the other links are not Amazon because either the products weren't available on Amazon or they were just so expensive on Amazon that I felt like a horrible human being directing you to buy those products from Amazon. Another hand soap option. So I work in a nursing home a couple of days a week. And so I can't use the soaps in public bathrooms, okay? I can't use the soaps at the nursing home bathrooms for the staff. So there are these little packs that have portable sheets. It has a portable little disintegrating soap sheet. So I ordered these. These are not available on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. I forget the name. It's not Kirkland, I know that, but it's like Kirka something, K something, I don't know. Anyway, I'll put a link. These are really lifesavers. You can put it in your pocket, carry it around if you're traveling, if you're going somewhere new. Super convenient. So that's that. Next up, dish soap. Everyone can do dishes, men, women, people in between, children, doesn't matter.
Megan took pen in hand and wrote a letter to Procter & Gamble. The company actually changed the commercial to say people, not women.
We can all do dishes. Ecos hypoallergenic dish soap. It's fine. It's a dish soap. I don't know what you want me to say about it. It's fine. It's unscented. It doesn't irritate my hands. Fantastic. Let's move on to body lotions. I have a really hard time with textures and the feeling of different lotions. This Vanicream lotion is something that I'm using for my face. Moisturizing cream for sensitive skin, Vanicream. I use it on my face. It just feels a little too thick for like putting on my skin after the shower. This is great for the face, Vanicream, great for the face. Nothing, it's hypoallergenic, free of dyes, fragrance, all the stuff I'm allergic to. So I put it on my face, I don't put it on my body. So I was looking for something a little bit thinner, a little lighter. So I found the Unscented company. It's good for hands and body. Soft on skin, soft on nature. It doesn't have anything in it. It's vegan. It's never tested on animals. I've tried it a couple of days now. I like it. It's okay. It does smell a little bit dusty, I guess would be the best way to describe it. Like, it smells like a grandma when you first put it on. But after a few minutes, once it's absorbed, like, it doesn't smell like anything. So if you can deal with smelling like a grandma for a few minutes, it's like a good consistency, I feel like, for a body lotion. Another lotion that I'm using, oh no, this is not a lotion. I lied. A cleanser, facial cleanser. Everybody's got a cleanse. So Vanicream, again, Vanicream for the win. Gentle facial cleanser. It's a facial cleanser. It's fine. It foams up pretty nicely. It's fine. It's great. Gentle, lovely. Now, something that was recommended to me specifically for my sensitive eyelid is Albaline. It's like a makeup remover, I guess. It's kind of thick. It's like the consistency maybe of coconut oil a little bit. Somewhere in between coconut oil and Vaseline or something. Like, it dissolves, but it's thick. And so I put this, like, if I want to get my eye makeup off, I put that there, I wash, and then sometimes I'll follow up with the Vanicream as well. But if my dermatologist was saying that if your eyelids are really irritated, that you can actually like leave a little bit of this on overnight and it will help like moisturize and soothe your eyelid. So Albolene. I believe I got this at Walmart. So that's that. Speaking of Vaseline. So I used to use, since I'm allergic to not only fragrances, but I'm also allergic to lanolin and beeswax, I am very limited in what I can use for chapstick. Okay. I'm 42 years old. I don't use lipstick. I'm not a fancy girl, as you may be able to tell. But anyway, Vaseline for the win. I used to use Aquaphor, which I actually really liked Aquaphor because I feel like it stays on your lips a little longer, but it has lanolin in it. And so Vaseline is safe, fragrance-free, no lanolin, and it works. Also, I would like to share, I am also allergic to Neosporin. I'm allergic to polysporin, Neosporin, any sporin, whatever, any of these like healing ointments. And I was just reminded of that because this Vaseline is the original healing jelly. So I can't use Neosporin, but I can use Vaseline. So there you go. All right, everybody needs deodorant.
Well, do you need some deodorant?
I think. If you don't use deodorant, I guess that's up to you. I personally am a big fan of deodorant. My favorite deodorant that I used before was Dove. I liked Dove. It was pretty gentle on my skin. Oh, which reminds me, I just forgot to tell you about the Dove soap. All right, I'll get back to that. But Dove deodorant, I used a lot of Dove deodorant. They don't really have like an unscented version that is safe for me. What I did find that were safe were these two brands. Vanicream, it is an antiperspirant and deodorant, and Arm & Hammer Ultra Max unscented antiperspirant and deodorant. I'm going to tell you the truth about these two products. I don't like this one. I don't like it. I don't like the Vanicream. Okay, well, it's gone now. I don't like it because it was really chalky and like crumbly when I put it on. But the Arm & Hammer Ultra Max unscented antiperspirant deodorant, I like it. It's fine. It is a solid white. It's not clear, but it goes on fairly clear. Like it doesn't, it's not super messy. This is what I've been using. The other favorite deodorant that I used to use was, Native deodorant. Native deodorant has all those yummy like cookie flavors, like sugar cookie at Christmas time. It also, I really liked the Boston cream donut. They did a collab with Dunkin' Donuts. I loved those kind of smells because they were very natural smelling. Like not natural to your body, but like natural food smelling. So does it make me sad to use unscented deodorant? Yeah, but it works. I don't stink. I just smell like nothing. I smell like nothing. It's really weird, but it works. Oh, so the Dove soap. So I used to use Dove soap. I used to use the cool cucumber moisturizing bar soap. Now I just use the unscented. And it's fine. I'll link it. Dove also has an unscented body wash that I will link below that is safe. Also, I believe the Dove fragrance-free baby body wash is safe for me as well. Moving on. Let's talk about shampoos, conditioners, hair products, okay? I'm going to start with the things that I bought at first before I knew anything because they were cheaper. They were more cost effective and more readily available. But I started with Klur conditioner. It is very difficult to find a purely fragrance-free conditioner. Very, very, very difficult. So this is the one I found, Klur. It was fine. Another one that I've tried is Kristen S. I think you can get that at Target. That one's also fine. It's fine. And then Vanicream. Again, Vanicream seems to be like a dermatologist favorite brand of things. So Vanicream shampoo, it's it's fine. It's fine. It's just like a little lackluster, you know? It's nothing special. I'll link these. If you can't really afford an expensive replacement, these are fine. They're fine. However, my dermatologist gave me samples of this brand, Scene, SEEN. These are luxurious, okay? These are also more expensive, but they're really nice to use. So, Scene shampoo, it lathers up. Like if you like a good lather for your shampoo, this is really, really nice. It is a salon quality product, dermatologist tested, salon quality, okay? Same thing for the conditioner. It's very rich. It is luxurious. It's nice to use. Also for hair, I really needed like a heat protectant smoothing product, okay? I'm not fancy. I don't use a lot of like gels or styling products, but I do occasionally blow dry my hair, and so I needed something for that. I really liked the Mizani products. I love the way that it smelled, but I'm like 90% sure that's what was causing my skin allergies around my eye or the reaction. And so I couldn't use it anymore. So this is, again, from Scene, SEEN. The founder of this brand, the quote on the back of this is, "Smooth hair shouldn't mean stressed skin." So try this. That's what I used. It's fine. Also along those lines, product that I use today for this current look is a sensitive dry shampoo. It is the brand Four Seasons, 4 Reasons. It's the Know Nothing dry shampoo, and it's fragrance free, suitable for a sensitive scalp. It only has like a few ingredients in it. It's 100% vegan, 0 fragrance. I used it today. I think it works great. So, dry shampoo. The last section I'm going to go through is makeup and like skin for your face products, okay? Again, as you can tell, I am not a fancy lady, okay? I don't use a lot of makeup, so I'm not going to go through a lot of products today, but I will share with you some products that are safe, okay? Olay Regenerist Serum, fragrance-free, okay? I use this as like a base layer before I put anything else on my face. It's fine. It's safe. It's fragrance-free. I'm somebody who, prior to my allergy situation, before I was aware of it, I was using the Olay Regenerist facial moisturizer with sunscreen. I switched to Vanicream facial moisturizer with broad spectrum SPF 30. It's fine. It works fine. So it's fine. As far as foundation goes, Clinique seems to be an okay brand. I used to use Clinique a lot back in the day because I think it's what my mom used to use because she also has sensitive skin. So this is the Super Balanced Makeup. I'll put a link. It's fine. I actually don't love this a lot, but it was like $40. So I'm going to use it. It's fine. I've been using it with, I don't have it with me, but the e.l.f. concealer. And so I have a lighter shade of that. And then this is a little bit darker, and I mix it all up and hope for the best. So that's that. As far as eyeshadow, again, Clinique. This is the All About Shadow Squad. No, not Squad. All About Shadow Quad. It has these colors. This is the Teddy Bear palette. I am a very simple woman. That's what I'm using. What my dermatologist did warn me about for the for the eyelids, is that you don't want anything that's like shimmery or sparkly if you have sensitive eyelids, because that's gonna irritate it. It like glitter or sparkles is like putting sandpaper on your eyelids. So these are all matte. The other thing that I'm using that is, I used to use anyway, but does have a little bit of shimmer in it, is those Revlon cream shadow palette. I will link it. Use with caution, I guess. Now that my eyelid is fine, I've been using it and I haven't had any issues, but you know, your mileage may vary. So just be careful. But the Clinique one, there's no shimmer to it and it's fine. The last thing we're going to talk about is mascara. This is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. It was very expensive for me for a mascara, but it is very nice and it works well, I think, and I don't have any issues with it. I also bought a mascara from Clinique that I will link as well that is safe. I just don't like it as much. That is it for the makeup. I don't use a lot of makeup. I really don't. Okay, so I think it's important for me to give you some tips and advice and resources and whatnot if you are new to this world of overhauling all the products that you use and using fragrance-free products, using products that are safer for your skin if you have really sensitive skin. The first thing I would say is that if you don't have access to this camp app that I have access to, you really have to, if you know what you're allergic to, you really need to be careful. You really need to read every single label. Another thing that I would say about the app is that I do think you can put your own allergens in there. I just happened to get a code from my dermatologist that already put all of mine in, but I will link to the app and you can play around with it for yourself if you know what you're allergic to. It's not the most like advanced app on the planet, but it does its job for the most part. The other thing that I would say is that if you have not gotten tested, like if you just know that you're sensitive and that you think you have eczema or you think you're just like really sensitive to stuff, but you're not exactly sure what you're allergic to, I would highly, highly, highly recommend getting that patch testing, getting that specialized patch skin testing to see what you're allergic to, because I found out I'm allergic to a lot of things that I would have never in a million years guessed. I would have never guessed I was allergic to Aquaphor. I used it on my lips every single night before bed. I never had like a major reaction around my mouth, so I just didn't know. But it's better safe than sorry, right? So I stopped using it. Another thing I would have never known that I was allergic to is Neosporin and Polysporin. I was going through this cycle all the time where I would get, usually it was on my fingers, I would get some sort of irritation on my finger. I would put Neosporin on it and then I'd put a Band-Aid on it and then it would get worse. And I didn't know why it was getting worse. For a while, I thought I was allergic to the Band-Aids, thought I was allergic to the adhesive. I am allergic to some rubber accelerant materials, which can be included in Band-Aids, but I had no idea it was the Neosporin. And so I kept doing it over and over again, and no wonder it got more itchy and it got worse. So you just never know, I guess is my point. If you can afford to get that testing, or if there is a place near your home that offers that testing, get it done because it can change your life. Now, the last thing that I'm going to say as far as advice goes is that I know we are living in hard times financially, okay? I get it. Not everyone is going to be able to overhaul all of the products that they use in their day-to-day life all at once, okay? I hear you. I would really focus on starting with the products that are closest to the area of your body that is giving you the most issues and replace those products first. And then, like I said, if you like, I switched it up to this brand of hair product, the Scene products. But if you don't have a lot of money to spend, the Vanicream shampoo does the job just fine. This Chlora conditioner or like the Kristen S conditioner from Target, they're fine. It's fine. Like, do what works for you. But what I will say is don't just buy the cheapest thing that says fragrance free. or the cheapest thing that says unscented, because as we discussed, that doesn't always mean that it's right for you. That doesn't always mean that it doesn't have your allergens in it. So make sure you're reading labels. Don't skimp out and just buy the cheapest thing if it's not actually right for you, because then you're going to make mistakes like I did and end up having to throw those things away anyway and buy a replacement. So that is my advice. Those are all the products. I feel like I've been talking for a very long time. I feel out of breath. If you are struggling with these skin issues, you are not alone. There are so many people who are struggling with these things who don't know where to start, don't know what to do. So you're not alone. I'm so glad you watched. Please check out all the links. I just want other people to feel comfortable in their own skin. I don't want you to have to deal with these rashes. I don't want you to have to deal with like skin issues that are visible to other people. I know how embarrassing it is. So my heart is with you. I hope that some of these products are useful to you. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe if you'd like. And thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.